Snitches. What's up, Utah? Good to see you, brother. I'm gonna get Bao up on the other computer here so you at least hear him in the background. I'm using a good pen tonight. I'm tired of these garbage pens these bitches are using. $10-4. It's radio day. I gotta pee so bad right now. Hey, Anna. Good to see you, dear. Did you get my DM on Twitter? I know you've probably seen all of those jokes, but it was a nice, brought together long form of it. It came out about a month ago. I just saw it. I didn't know if you'd seen it yet. Oh, I gotta pee so bad. All right, let me pull up Bao. You guys can listen to him for a minute. I'm just gonna, I have to pee really, really bad. Oof. You guys can watch my door while you listen to Bao. All right, be right back.
We go Super Jew, right? Super Jew. The basic brothers are 14 apiece. We get 10 of them for 140, right? I get 2 cans of spray paint. I spray paint them all fashion foul, right? After that, we just gotta work on the logistics of getting them delivered. That's the second bill. So it's gonna be 140 plus another fucking what? Let's say 200 for everything. I'll be like the quickest and fastest way to fucking spam the area with Beach Brothers and be done. It'll be quick, fast, fucking. The second part is just going to be getting the delivery method. First part be under 200. Bird up. You know, we got options here at Bad Badger Logistics, man. Because once we get it into the area and just drop it off, it's going to get put into use, right? Like, people are going to start taking it, right? And we just dump it there, right? I'm just thinking, man, I mean, you know, you guys tell me, man, burn up.
Hi, dispatch. This is James Reader.
Hi, dispatch.
I know about James. Okay, so you are able to get online and request to speak to somebody, preferably a lieutenant or somebody higher up if the sergeant wasn't good enough, or you can also go up to the Lieutenant Police Department to speak with somebody. Those are your alternatives at the moment.
Okay, and just to be clear, we're not putting out any emergency calls.
Yeah, I've been trying to get into contact with them.
Okay, I just want to make sure because
I'm trying to get into contact.
Take precedent. I just want to make absolutely.
But
So, and I hope you'll.
he said he'll do an interview, but like I was trying to tell him, I was like, you know, it's not even really about interviews.
Okay. We're full in here.
We're talking about money, man. You know what I mean?
Okay. So what I want to tell you about that is, and I know I told the other dispatcher, he's been absolutely wonderful. He really has. But this is
Like giving you money to help us out. Doing underground stuff, like dropping that shit off. Like we ordered fucking 10 fucking feature bros to your house, have you spray painted this, drop it off for a certain amount of money. That's what I'm trying to talk
That's
about.
actually not true. We just asked for Lieutenant. You have to be going to.
All right, I'm back.
They used to do a house with a mic, microphone, camera,
But they just answer their phone.
or like a discussion.
At this point, ever since that, I know because I made calls. Initially, they were answering calls. When they started realizing there were complaints, they stopped answering calls, and you guys were going to do it. So that's
Well, yeah, you're just calling a different phone number now. It's all the difference.
okay. The difference is though, they used to take calls from and also 4 years
They
ago.
actually do. We just dispatch them for them when we transfer them when we need to transfer them. So it's the same thing, just a different phone number.
Okay. So also, I dealt with it. This isn't my first time before the city. I was told the same thing. Hey, if you want to talk to us, come down to the department. So we went down to the department, and they locked all of the doors, and everybody did. And then we had to chase them around on the streets and try and catch them on traffic stops and calls to try to. So I understand that you don't work for
Okay, so what can I do for you personally? Is there something else I can help you with right now?
First off, I don't like your attitude. I liked the other gentleman I spoke to.
I haven't
You
even,
sound
I'm
like
not
quite a
even
bit.
having an attitude with you, sir. Just asking you, is there something else I can do for you at the
Well,
moment?
yeah. What you can do for me is one, first off, quit being a bitch. And then two,
Hell yeah.
give me another
Quit being a
one.
bitch.
Man, don't fucking interrupt me, bitch. Don't fucking interrupt me when I'm talking. Bitch, I was still talking, bitch. Bitch, I was still talking.
Oh, damn, she hung up on me.
I was just gonna say, get me another officer on the phone. Come on.
It doesn't matter if you're polite, they'll still hang up on you.
Jesus Christ.
Yo, what up, Leslie?
Just wanted an officer.
You went off.
Here we go again. Guys,
No, why do you always
if
hang
you
up?
have questions, just Google Roy City Police Department. Because they're not answering my questions, so that I can answer your questions. So if you have questions, since I can't get them for you, go ahead.
All right, guys, we're gonna do this. We only have about 4 or 5 today that are starting, so we'll see if they show up. And we'll see whatever happens after that. But then we have to head out to Green Springs
So it's down here.
from here and do a little bit of
How can I help you?
Hey, are you
networking
just hung up on me?
work.
Do you guys think that's the same person?
Wow, that is lovely. How can I help you?
That is lovely. The pause.
What?
Are you the company that just hung up on me?
The pause.
Wow, that is lovely. How can I help you?
Is that a yes or a no? If it's a yes, then I just have one message for you to deliver to them since you won't get me to them, and we'll be done with this. Are you the company?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Are you or not?
You two
Everybody
cut
else,
off all
are
the
you?
I am not going to be called that word by you, sir, but how can I help you?
What are your pronouns then? What do you prefer to be called? Are you the one?
How can I, sir, do you have a police, fire, medical
Are you the
emergency
one?
that I can
Are
assist
you
you with?
the one who hung up on me? Yes or no?
Are
Do
we
you
the same
have an
person?
emergency, sir? Can I assist you with
It sounds
something?
like
I
the
need to
same
get a message
city.
to the voice.
Oh, sir, well, how can I help you? I can deliver that for you. How can I help you?
You can deliver that message to me.
Sure, how can I help you?
Okay, I wanted to ask them,
Maggie fucking
what would it take to make them here?
West Texas
Question
file.
number one, what would it take
State
a
of
cop
town.
getting blasted in the fucking face every time they trespass on us? Would that change their attitude to make them here? Hypothetical, that's the question. If cops started suffering consequences for trespassing on
Okay,
us,
sorry.
ma'am, you're interrupting me again, bitch! Don't fucking interrupt me!
We tried to talk to him. Oh shit! Hell yeah! We got an IRL stream here. We got a Gregory IRL stream. Let's go!
Yeah, I know, yeah. I got $10.
Dolly fell off? Yeah, Dolly fell off. He's got a cane now.
Hey, when come and kick your ass right now.
Y'all. Here comes Sticky. Unindoctrinated. Good to see you.
Go on the casino and
Just writing down call-offs here.
This guy's leaning right here.
oh god, Janet Wilson, who's paying for the team? Oh my god, very funny.
Happy birthday, thank you,
I'm
man.
on vacation.
Damn, it's budgie out here. Watching the black and white cam.
Oh shit.
Is everyone having a good night? Does anyone got any gripes or complaints?
No.
Leprechaun is this, man?
Serious?
Who's this leprechaun, man? I got shoulder head and shit.
Dead body. Oh my. Oh shit.
Look at this Care Bear, man. Look at this.
That's
look-
some call
look at
it
his
too.
shoulders, man. What is that, man?
Oh, is that...
Yeah, he's got more hair in his shoulders than he does.
Oh my god.
Jesus,
No.
hell yeah. That's a furry man right there.
Serious?
I don't have any shoulders in me.
Guys, dead body. Oh my.
He's out with ice cold on it. And a dog. Oh shit. What happened?
I'm sorry, guys. What?
Hey.
Sick clowning Gregory, he's clowning himself, man. What the fuck you mean? Who, me? Are you saying that I'm clowning Gregory? I'm not clowning Gregory, what the fuck? If anything, he's clowning himself, man. He's making a mockery out of himself.
Sorry, guys.
Like, I didn't make his bitch ass go fucking go on YouTube and live stream this shit. The fuck? He's counting himself, man.
1266.
I am. What happened?
Yo, what up, Brandon?
All of it? Are you feeling?
All right. Oh, Gregory, I'm sorry.
30 sack potatoes? Wait, what? His name is George? Yeah, his name is. I thought his name was Gregory. Or the dog's name is George. That's not very, I think that's ice cold water. Gums. Who black and white gums? Who black and white gums?
Yeah. Si no, if you don't take a calculate. Oh, no calculate. Huh.
His shoulders are the reason of his problem, man. Shit, you haven't even heard clowning, man. Like, if you want to hear, like, I can really go in on him, man. Shit. I can. He's kind of himself, man.
All you people want to think is how did you know?
He's clowning his dream right now.
What is it? Here we go. I'm going to ask for audits and help me.
Don't pick on live streamers with 4 views and tagging.
You see?
I'm not picking on anyone. How am I picking on anyone?
Oh, you see,
I'm not, what did I do? I didn't even do anything.
say how did you money? And I said, what did you ask for?
He's touched? What do you mean? Oh, he's touched it. That's why I don't get involved in bullshit. Who? This weekend? Gregory? He's touched? What do you mean? Greg knows exactly what he's doing. I wouldn't underestimate him. Yeah, man, he's clowning you, man. Shit. Man. He's clowning y'all, man. Shit, I feel like he's clowning me right now, man.
I haven't talked to you.
He's clowning me with this blurry ass live stream, man. Fuck. If anyone's doing any clowning, he's clowning us, man. This shitty ass live stream. The fuck? Michelle Bro says, yeah, man, not cool, man, not cool, man.
What's that?
Oh, shut up. Let's get the fucking pizza for us.
My halo.
Or the ping pong table, I mean. Probably the same price.
Halo is shit. Greg, I see. Could be my, I spell my moves. Halo.
All right, let me see if anybody's out here.
I need the cell phone. Or this one.
How's clowning on Gregory? Which I get. It's easy to clown on him because he's a goofball. And he is touched. Well,
It sounds gangster, but I can't do that. What the fuck?
he doesn't even sound anything like gangster.
Oh, 8 people with them. Hey, Halo, I have my CashApp with me.
up there.
Tell them to my CashApp is better.
Oh yeah, it's probably from a cell phone. Yeah, you talking about the picture, yeah, probably from a cell phone. Not enough bandwidth. I think he's using YouTube software, so he can't really go through the settings and tell the software what to do. It's just like a real tech software. And it could be his signal. I don't know. It could be his signal, but I don't know. It was kind of clear earlier when we saw it showed us that there. I thought I saw it clear. Yeah, it's turning to shit. He's just going to the bad area here. See, this is pretty clear right here. See that? You can see the camouflage, right? And now it's just like everything's just gone to shit. You can't see anything. That sucks. It was good.
Yeah.
Touch equals not 100% mentally. That's just like, I mean, that's just a bunch of bullshit, man. What does that even mean? What is mentally? What the fuck is that? And who is anyone to tell them?
Anna, if you're still here, I completely agree with that for a while.
What the fuck? How do you gauge that? I think that's all a sham, man.
Nobody's even come to the door today. I'm loving it.
What do you guys do after you finish it? Have my
He's retarded for sure. I don't believe so, man, because I believe people that are alleged to be retarded can't run a live stream, man. Like, they're not capable of doing that, I don't believe. I could be wrong, man. I'm not a doctor, man. I don't even pretend to be one, man. One time, I was asked if I should get someone out of shape, man, and I was like, I don't know, man. I'm not a medical expert. We're out of the sun, I mean.
You don't know.
And I'm not, man. How am I supposed to know?
Yeah.
Get figured out how to spot the babies or not, man. What? Wait for the paramedics, man. Shit.
Now, the barbecue place at your house, what can you eat? Any good? Oh, never tried it? I wonder if they have a buffet. I'm going to Korea. Ooh, that sounds good. What can you eat?
Yeah, if you can figure out how to run a YouTube live stream, man, there's nothing wrong with you, man. All that shit's a sham, man. If you have your CashApp pinned to your YouTube live stream, man, there's nothing wrong with you, man.
No,
Like, seriously, man, don't play that. Oh, no, man. Like, come on, man. Seriously, man.
You know what we're long beach artist?
Right, man? Man, smoke too much weed, man. Like,
You never comes to our channel. No, I don't know why. Maybe I'm new. Or maybe he doesn't sub me, I don't know. But that's okay. Okay, people, we have 11 in the house and only 9 nights.
Hello.
I'm new here. Today's my first day.
All right, just hang tight right there. What's your name?
Francisco.
Should I go up?
Yep.
Have you worked here before?
No.
No? Okay. Just hang tight for me.
Okay.
Where's Gumpy? He's been around. He's been back and forth. We got black and white Gumpy tonight. Okay, thanks. You guys happy?
That's why my software just disconnected, so it's gonna take a minute for it to load up.
They're going cow watching.
Still feels good.
Hell yeah. I can't wait. I want to edge my seat, man.
I don't want to put my truck in. I don't want. Oh, hey now.
Here we go.
Okay. And this? Oh.
You gonna use a rapid pay card?
Yeah.
Alright.
How does it stay so trashy? Yeah, I mean, people just like to bring trash along with them. Most of it is just needle caps, needle wrappers, you know, from unwrapping, they just throw it down, and bottles, so they can, you know, they drink out of it and they piss in it. It's a good system. Sometimes they just piss on the
Right.
wall. This right here is a dookie bucket. It also acts as a seat.
I'm gonna go get some glasses. Hang tight, my name's Lauren. I get, hang tight at, Signal City this here. I'm here till 10:30 most nights, okay? I'm gonna let Anthony know you're here, he'll pick up.
All right. Are you the one I talked to about the conditioning program? Like where I work?
No, you're supervisor. Well, you think you're gonna need to?
Yeah, I haven't worked like 2 years, so I just didn't know if that was.
Pussy. Conditioning program. I need to be off in 6 hours because I haven't worked in years and it's gonna be too hard on me. Son of a bitch. I didn't say anything negative. I just gave him a look like you are a bitch.
Dookie time. Yeah,
Today is fucking Thursday or Wednesday. You have to work 2 days this week. And you get a whole weekend till Monday to rest. But it may be too much. Because I am
Mostly me just spazzing out on it.
born in 93. I'm 30 years old. And it may be too much for me.
You want to see the
No, he's 29. He'll be 30 on the 22nd. Oh, Jesus. Help me load. Help me load. Help me.
Black outfits. If you don't want to see the triggers playing ping pong, you're crazy.
It is so young.
Let's do
It
it. Come on,
is.
ping pong table. Let's go. Let's get it. How much is ping pong table there?
I do fucking 70 to 80 hours a week of work. I mean, it's not labor, okay? I'll agree that. Because I've earned it not to be labor. But in the beginning, it was a lot of labor. But I still put in 70 to 80 hours a week. And I'm going to put in 16 hours today by the time I'm done tonight.
On this garage right here. That'd be lit.
Fuck.
That's kind of a gang war.
Kids today are fucking pussies, man. They're fucking
Yeah, we're
pussies.
gonna cancel the fucking dead stream here. Fuck's sake.
Chair must be exhausting. Fuck you, dude. I love you, man. My fingers get sore. Oh shit. Fuck that shit. Hold on.
Just want to make sure he is not under the influence.
Good report.
If he's not,
Everybody, you gotta love Chopper, man. That shit's hilarious. So, Joseph.
Wait, Mike, isn't this tower I'm driving? He's supposed to be 20.
Don't fuck me with that song. No, don't harass on. Because she fights back anyway. If you want to, you can, but she's a fighter. Alright, song's done. Damn. What's with all the fucking copyright music? Tomorrow, maybe. Tomorrow. You're gonna not only harass Un, but you're gonna harass her alts. Of course he's missing you. He asks for you every time. Don't let him deny it. I'm not gonna let him deny it. Jesus, song's still going. This guy's last name is Reddit. Reddit, just like the blog thing. What is Reddit? Just a posting thing? I'm entertained by it sometimes.
Shut the door and turn the lock. Is your cock a horse cock? You will never hear me saying nay. No, there is no cock.
We get back. Yeah.
Don't stop now, horse cock. Stretch out my insides and make me pay.
Such a beautiful song. Thank you.
Oh, Blade. He's watching Blade. I'm like, who the hell's playing this? Alright. I gotta walk out there real quick and let him know that this dumbass is here. That may need
The one time I do like a
to get off in 6 hours. I'll be right back.
unleash the meteor.
What's that noise? What's that? What is that? You guys hear that? Dash ah.
Are we getting to the bad internet zone? That's what
No, that's the mount. No, it can't be the mount. I don't see. I don't see the camera. I don't see the camera. Yeah. I think he's got power check. It's just probably for What's he buffing? Media shares. Media shares. Media shares. First link in the description. Their media shares. It's like, it's the same as these right here. It's the same as these. But there's just media. It's just media attached to it. Viewer's choice, man. Is he sleeping? Hell yeah. That's a good recipe for disaster right here. Oh yeah. Good recipe for disaster. Where is this bitch back? I think back is not. Where's he coming with at the moment? I think she either flew out.
That makes no sense.
She got this. Where was she going out? Where did that go? Hey, thank you, man.
We don't need.
Yeah, for real, man. Straight up.
No limits.
Straight up.
You know, kind of like the This one, real.
I already took care of him. Oh, new guy? No. How you doing? Come on in. Steel toes look good. What's your name, sir? Torian. Torian. Milan Earl?
Yes, sir.
All right. We're good, man. Steel toes. Glasses. He's gonna take you out there as well, all right? Okay. I'm here till 10:30 most nights, all right? If you need anything, just come see me, okay? All right, you good? Take off for him. Yeah, if you do, are you gonna use the lock? I wouldn't use the lock. Bring the line in the house. Yeah. If you don't have the lock, I wouldn't use the company. If you gotta use the lock, just come tell me, no, I don't like to do that, all right?
Check it skipped up. You say, yeah, see the dots, look, see the dots. Every time I say it, I get the dots.
The fuck just happened? $87.49. Right. This guy's name is Torian. It's like the chemical caffeine that they use in energy drinks. What's this man's name? And Kensington looks bad tonight. Cousin Reddit, yeah. What? You wish you could grow a beard for the record? Why can't you? I mean, my brother can't either.
You're going to the casino? Oh man, I thought it was on
Yeah,
the
sure.
boardwalk.
I'll send it to her.
I thought we were going to car wash, man. They tricked us, man. What casino are they going to? Yo, we gotta ask.
Man, I love Cheez-Its. I don't know why I love them so much. They're nothing but. They're nothing but. Let's look at the ingredients of Cheez-Its. Oh, enriched flour.
This is on a 1983 civil rights action for report. Like, so I took the state prison.
I hope you can undoctrinated. Enriched flour, wheat flour, niacin. Okay, all good stuff. Vegetable oil, some seed oil there. White cheddar. Ooh.
So,
No, original.
yeah, I won those things.
I do like the spicy ones sometimes, but yeah.
They also, after I won, I haven't shared this video yet, but it's like, probably like 20 seconds or something, I don't know exactly.
Oh, it's got good.
Very short video of after I won my release, and I was waiting for my role play to be approved, just for my release date.
Absolute Defiance. Bao's showing them now.
For my release date, and
You don't find them that often anymore.
they told me I was moving, they had to move cells.
Hey,
I was getting moved into a cell on a punishment scheme.
Better Made Chips out of Detroit sells a bag
No, thank you.
of burnt chips. That is, they sell burnt chips as a product. No, it's fucking good, man. Yeah, I'm not saying it's good for you. I'm just saying it tastes good.
Just kidding, I have no idea what that meant. I was
No,
just
I didn't do anything, I'm not moving.
trying to say some shit, to be honest.
Down.
Bearded clam. Ugh.
But I just watched 10 on Rockman, to be honest.
Stuff in, it said remove. So I got up.
What are they called? They're not called burnt. They're like, it just says, it's like rainbow, they call it or something.
July 26th, if I remember correctly. Super hot.
Good, I'm buying it.
Sleep in naked, because it's a concrete, the whole building's like a concrete box, so it's crazy, crazy hot. We don't have air conditioning, and maximum security, believe that. So, sleeping naked, they tell me I need to pack
They are.
my stuff.
They're called Rainbow Dark.
And he says, come
They
up.
sell them on Amazon.
Come up, I'm gonna spray you.
But you can buy them in stores around here.
A crowd control ballistic pepper spray.
La Rata!
Big can. Big. Felt like I got hit with like a paint gun or something. So he says, come up. And I said, tase me, spray me, do whatever. Before I can even finish, he sticks it in and It
He
sprays
sticks
you
it
for
in?
10 seconds.
Oh my god!
Does that, hits me again, shuts it, and then leaves me there. And he says, you can shut it off. He tells the guy to shut off the video. I'll share that. I'm going to share that video. I'm going to do that tonight. It is what it is. I wanted to do an actual introduction of it and kind of what the significance of it is. But I do have that video that they left me there for hours, and they came back and they're like, "Are you gonna come up?" And I said, "No, you guys."
Oh, I will. One walks in, I'm just gonna walk away and just
Do that.
under my breath go ra-da-da.
They have to suit up,
Watch them freak out.
come in there,
If I get another new people, I got 2 more. Well, one of them already called off, so I got 1 more new person today, and I guarantee you I'll do it. You gotta stick around though.
all that. It didn't have approval of the lieutenant, and they sprayed me,
Ra-da-da.
left me there, and I said, his own son said, "I heard the beast did it out." So I
People came into my door just now. They're looking in.
So you're gonna have to come in here and do a full extraction.
Hell yeah, beef.
The sergeant eventually comes back and he says, "I'm here to negotiate." Okay, because he knows he didn't have permission or authorization to do any of that. So
I will, but
he didn't give me-
I'm wearing Adidas
And
skater
I
shoes.
had to move out of the cell anyways.
Dude, that beard is beef, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, what kind of-
They ain't gonna be that loud when I do it. Maybe they will. We'll see. I will. On a cement floor. Cramp when you put it back on. Oh yeah. That's why I was explaining myself when I'm at my desktop stream at the other place. I'm like, I'm in a Zoom call. That's what I always say. I'm in a Zoom call.
They should have
That's what it looks like.
sprayed
Oh, here we go. How you doing, sir?
I need another pay stub from the 913.
913.
Yeah, it's for my case manager.
All right. How you been?
I've been alright.
What's your last four?
0082.
Correct?
Yeah.
The check date was 9/15.
Yeah, the one before that.
9/8?
Yeah.
All right. You know Spanish?
No.
You don't know what la lata means? No?
A lot of shit.
No, I'm just, no, it means the rat.
Oh, the rent?
The rat.
Yeah, that's what I gotta do.
Yeah.
Pay rent.
There you go.
Thank you.
You gotta stomp when you say it though. La rata!
A lot of.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
So,
He's like, the rent? The rent? Yeah, I gotta pay rent. He's like, what the fuck? This dude's nuts. He's still standing out there talking to people about me. I don't give a fuck. La Nata!
And they took over.
Clip that.
You can't get damages in a prisoner case unless there's more than de minimis. It's called
He's very pro boner.
de minimis.
No rat. No rat. No rata. No, no rata.
Injury court, they'll say that's de minimis injury. If it's de minimis injury, it doesn't count. It's not good enough. And they'll break, you can get your arm broken, de minimis injury. There's been some stuff.
I love Defiance, man.
Holy crap, this is de minimis injury.
He's got the most epic beard.
So that's another key thing.
I mean, it's in his hair, and his hair goes down. It just blends in with his beard.
You're not gonna receive
It's like a beard that goes from here to here.
for anything that happens. So that's the way it works, baby.
Pro
So
bono.
you're gonna fuck around and find out. You know, it's gonna stand up for yourself and stand up for your rights.
Hell yeah. He's right, man.
So that's right, yeah. We're gonna find out. So peach herb. I'd like some peach herb. Sounds good.
You just told Bo.
So yeah, that's it. If anybody has any questions about anything, shoot it off real quick. I'm just chilling. I'm about to cook some dinner. Sounds like bullshit to me. Yeah. What sounds like bullshit? Teacher. Hey, what's up? NWO, normal. See what it is.
Ooh, legendary dry.
Legendary dry cider from Massachusetts. Good stuff.
Is that?
Anyhow,
Yeah.
yeah.
See.
That's
Here we go.
Pretty much sums it up. Thank you guys.
How you doing?
All right. Today I'm all right.
Marata.
I'm late today, but
We'll upload that.
I had cut my finger here, so I had to get stitches. So I
Mhm.
didn't know what I was supposed to. I know the supervisor knows, but of course
Oh yeah. What's your name?
Joseph Torres.
I got notes on somebody else. Did you text me about that?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
All right. Someone else got it.
Live.com,
Something similar happened to me.
and I should know the number of it, but. I
So you got some stitches?
Yeah.
Search for book.
What'd they say?
Should be
Just basically don't use his hand, but I mean I gotta use it anyway.
Well, I mean, it's
I
up to
just
you.
don't use his finger.
Right.
Just went to prison.
Don't pick your nose. All
Not this one.
right, brother. You should be good. No, I appreciate that. Marata. Yeah, he was Spanish too. Hispanic. He's like, the rat? What are you talking about, the rat?
Solitary confinement thing came up. He asked a lot of great questions. That's how he brought to maps. All that information. And that's really the only.
I will. The next one I will. If you run to a rata, you need to let us know. No factory ratas here. We don't allow it.
Always own it, you motherfuckers. I got
We're
a
non-union.
video when I
No
was
ratas.
making signs. There was this guy that was obviously had some, he was
No union, no ratas.
riding his bike up and down the street, and people called in, and the cops had him surrounded, so I walked over, and I had still, my body came up. I just worked with him, just in case.
Ugh. We got a few more Cheez-Its left. I'm gonna save them for the end. We've still got another hour to go.
And then they're talking about disorderly conduct, and there's no bunch of callers. Well, where are the callers? They have to stay.
So yeah, from here, I have to drive out to Green Springs. I'm not gonna be able to keep it live while I'm working, just because I can't keep up with the camera and the running around I have to do.
Did some pop rock in there. It's a nice
Um,
video. He took off. And then
Was incarcerated for a while with a lot of Hispanics, so you had to.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't really honestly do it. I don't make it a point to go out to do it. But if I come across it and call them out, I'm gonna do what I have to do. And sometimes I catch some things across the street at the park.
And French is close to Spanish. I know a lot of French.
That video down at the corner store, that's a good one. I'm just finished, I respected my buddy, who I was front walking there for, it turned out by chance.
He's talking about pressing H now.
It's kind of, whatever, it's kind of embarrassing. But it's important what we discover, what we prove, the cops, how they just lie about what they're really doing with the pat down. So they're trying to tell me crack pipe could be used as a weapon. But then you've got the guys, let him have a phone in his hand the whole try to say, no, that can't. Yeah, correct. But it's just so ridiculous. So yeah, I can't wait to share that video. Just do it for all. Alright, with that,
Something to add?
a little longer than usual. So, thanks everybody. Have a good night. Keep watching.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the GMO vape on the way to the job too. Because if I can't do it, fucked up on GMO, I don't deserve the job.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you for that opinion, man. Yeah. Let me go through this one, this hearing. This is pretty hilarious.
Are you guys in Bell's chat? Every new employee get a lot to stomp or they can't work.
Yeah.
Smart Mexican.
Yo, thank you, Coach
He
Elder.
said, fuck this shit. Hey, I'm tempted to retire in about 5-6 years and go and then move to Mexico.
And random streamers this evening. It's been a relatively mundane stream. Y'all see a little concert right after? Word up. I need some ribs. L-ass ribs.
I got Cheez-It crumbs in my beard. All right, we're good. All right.
Go on, bro. How am I? I'm chilling, man. Yeah, people.
Saving crumbs. Your flavor saver. I had a algebra teacher when I was a sophomore in high school. They told me what his mustache was. He said it's a womb broom. I went, huh? Oh shit. All right. Dude went to high school with my dad. Was my algebra teacher and passed me even though I was failing. Well, I wasn't failing because I couldn't do it. I was failing because I didn't give a shit. Why am I working so late? Dude, Monday through Thursday, I've been working this late since last November.
I'll pay 10 to 1 to play Crash.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, dude, the girls at work,
That has to deploy for me to pay out.
Monica and Swan. Yeah.
Everybody has to be deployed.
Yeah, I'm covering a coding plant that we hire for 2 hours every night from 8:30 to
Oh, yeah,
10:30.
he has to hurt himself. Yeah.
So I've only been going in at like noon. That's why I haven't been doing the earlier morning streams, unless it's not Monday through Thursday. I usually work noon to like 5, and then go to dinner for a couple hours, and then come here and work 8:30 to 10:30. Tonight, after 10:30, I get to drive an hour away to go do some internet work. So I'll bring the stream with me for that. Yeah, normally it's noon to 10:30 every day. 13th hour, damn dude. All right, that worked. All right. You're probably salary too, so it ain't helping you, is it? No, I didn't say. Believe me, I know that. I'm charging for every hour. Well, I'm double charging for tonight because I've already worked 10 hours. We'll call it 10 hours. Yeah. And all I'm doing is setting up a mesh wireless network, which should not take salaries. This can't. Yeah, it is. Hell, it is. All right. Oh, here we go. Hang on.
Hey, just make one switch, that way I don't be late for you no more.
What do you mean?
Okay, you know I'm new, and I'm on C4 at 7 o'clock at the bus stop. I don't get here till just now.
Okay.
So I don't like being late, sir. I'm 39. My stepdad was on us about that from day one.
Okay. I mean,
So the 10 o'clock would be better for me.
well, talk to Anthony about. I don't control where you get assigned. The black guy with the blue shirt.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hey, La Rata.
Who never any violent felonies or theft, and ban 8 years, Eric 12 years, not surprising. Yeah, it's nuts, man.
I can't draw a rat very good. How do you draw? How do you draw a stick rat? Here it is. It's La Rata. These are the girls I work with, though. These are the girls here. These Spanish girls here. They're gonna know what that means. They're gonna be like, "Why the fuck you put that on there?" I don't know. How do I draw a rat? La Rata. All right. That's a very sketchy rat. There we go. That's my rat. That dude ran out of here. I said, last time, he's like, ah! What the fuck are you talking about? God, I'm gonna get so reported for tonight. Come see my live stream. You'll understand. I've had this job for 13 years. Well, 12 years. Hey, Kiddo! What up, brother? You miss a rata?
Yeah, man.
That scared him.
Ian and Eric should have just tried to kept it in warrant mode, man.
Plenty
But
over
if he's
there.
sentenced, if it's still in warrant mode. Stop, man. I fuck man, you live to learn, man.
He doesn't know what I heard. He can't testify.
No mercy said
A teacher? No.
You get out. That's speculation. It's pure speculation.
No. Fuck that shit. My record, they wouldn't allow me to be a teacher. Good to see you, Tapios, though.
All you gotta do is get some squash, though, man. You gotta
This
get
person's
some
not even coming
squash
up.
before.
Someone in my house is positive for COVID, so I get a COVID test, and I'm been feeling under the weather, so I went and got a COVID test. I'm waiting for my COVID test, but you fucking kidding me?
Hell yeah, I love it. Go round and round, round and round. What's next year? Next year on 420 we'll call them again, yeah? We call them every 420. And ask them bygones to be bygones. Yeah, yeah! They always hang up on him. That's possible.
Forever scam, dude.
It is looking dirty out there. I like it. I like it dirty.
La rata. That's what I'm gonna type in.
I think it's like, I don't know, like 5 or 4. I don't know.
See how they respond.
Maybe one for telling Sylvia you're gonna die. Possibly one for that, I don't know. Can I I get one for that, man? God,
Well, I thought. I got the Ronas.
I got like 200 pounds right now. Possibly not.
Chief said a question mark. Sorry, wrong person.
Like, what, man? Shit. Should I turn myself into you or what? Should I turn myself in? They should text you a picture back of me fucking handcuffed or something. The worst, I don't know, man. I don't know what kind. Do these have expiration dates on? I don't know, man. Anyone's guess is as good as mine. I think I put up wrong bit. Not there's a couple of these hearings where he goes hard. You might go to just not his time here.
I said, sorry, wrong person. Let us know the results. But if you're not sick, ... The fuck? You just don't want to come in, right?
It was on,
Yeah, love one another. Except for the bitches that don't want to work.
Yeah.
I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 call-offs today over some, all of them bullshit. Two new hires so far. One of them's already called off. I told him he needed to call the recruiting office to reschedule, and one of them hasn't shown up yet. Is it 9:30? It's after 9:30.
That's your first day.
That's it right here. Hell yeah.
So it's all bullshit now. Both these people are fucking full of shit. Damn.
Like I said, I had video of him texting while this guy or somebody was testifying. Finally, that was a fourth violation. I don't know if other people, because I know the breaking people and breaking the law witness. So the witness tampering possibly was on video.
Somebody sent pictures of their
I
tire.
just submitted it to the court. I just submitted my affidavit to the court.
I don't really give a shit.
It's gonna be here till 4 o'clock. So if you're going home, I don't need you with that. Okay, stop. No, please.
That's what's legal counsel. That's his counsel. You're allowed to have counsel. So, listen. If you're gonna play their games, right? According to their games, you're allowed to have counsel. Your counsel can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be a bar member. There's nowhere in their rules.
I think we're paying them too much. I do. $16.50 an hour
That's his counsel.
to literally take parts out of a box and hang them on a hook. They're not heavy either. Most of them are very small parts. Literally, sometimes they just have buckets of them. They hook it on the rack. They take them on the bucket and they put them on the rack. $16.50 an hour, and they can't make it in.
Hell yeah.
And we'll hire anybody. Anybody. We hire people out of halfway houses. We hire people right out of prison.
Yeah, anyone. It could be anyone. Anyone
Like I
that's
said, Bao said anyone. We'll hire
be
anyone.
brothers, be sisters, be brothers.
Yeah, they're coming.
Anyone. Anyone that, like
The only thing about this type of thing is it's every part is a different shape and everything.
call a random lawyer
It'd be hard.
and be like, hey,
To
man,
do what they
what
do.
should I do? No, you can tell your fucking, your relative, your friend, your loved one, you know what I mean? Like people that care about you. You know what I mean? Not some fucking bar member that you have to pay money to. Like, well, why do I have to pay money to someone to fucking, you know, be my counsel? Like, you know what I mean? It's just, the whole thing's fucking idiotic. Like, and people don't ever call it out. It's really crazy. That's why I don't participate. Because y'all be crazy, man. Y'all be acting full of it.
Hell yeah, I do too.
The outlaw life, man. You got warrants, son.
It could be communism. It could be. Or Skynet or something like that. I see that happening very quick. Or at least them pretending it's Skynet. So they can make everybody go in their houses and stay there. And say, watch out for the robots. They're coming. When they ain't. Some buckshot into the robot. That robot's fucking dead.
It's a racket? Oh, for sure. Yeah, fuck all that, man. You have to catch me, man. From what I've heard, man, when I called your goons, man, your goons aren't even gonna spend the energy to come get me, man. So, like, what's the point, man? Y'all have warrants, man. I'll keep my squash, man.
K-Juan Richardson, no call, no showed on his first day. Let's put in Reynolds. Worked here before. 2 months ago. The fuck? Didn't even work. Was supposed to start. I'll let you know. I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't really give a fuck.
Is that Nurse Needles? Is that black and white Nurse Needles right here? I can't really tell, but I'm sure that's her. Yeah, What did Bebel welcome in there, Joe Biden? You got Joe Biden in the chat, man.
Oh yeah, for sure. That happens all the time. That's why we schedule about 25 new people a week
That's all right.
because of that.
It wasn't the man away, but it was so. Oh yeah. No, I mean, it is good. We gotta do that shit. Sometimes you just gotta pay to pay and move fucking ways. I mean, all the time, shit. To be honest, if I was
Oh yeah, for sure.
someone's console me, right?
Every time.
Man, look, man, just
And if we have too many, we'll let them all work. Because we know we'll lose them in the next couple days.
And right now, I'm sustaining no damage. They're not even willing to come get me, so. Touche. Nice warrants. But,
Later on, Indoctrinated. We'll be on for at least till about 11:30. I'm going to take the stream on my drive to the other side. Rarata! You're buffering? I'm on Wi-Fi here, so. Am I buffering, guys? It's clear here, yeah. Sorry, buddy. Sorry, buddy. Find a better spot. No worries. No worries. Happens to me all the time. Alright, let's flip this over for tomorrow. Oh, that was earlier today.
Looks like Romeo and Tweet gets done for the evening. They're packing their stuff up and leaving.
I don't want to go outside the office anymore. I got the shades pulled.
It doesn't.
I don't want nobody fucking with me.
They got what's wrong.
You have more ammunition.
Wouldn't that be?
Well, I have plenty of ammunition.
Doesn't it come up, man? Everybody's be cold. If the sun was so far away, right? If the sun was so far away, why does the heat feel like it's
Conversational
so
ammo, yeah.
Like as soon as it feels like it's touching.
That's what I was talking about. All I got is a couple boxes of buckshot.
And then as soon as the sun goes away,
Inflation.
like why does it feel like it's like
That's a
right
lot of
there,
weed.
roasting me, like an oven. Like you ever stick your head in an oven?
That's relative. A lot of weed is relative. I mean, honestly, I haven't touched the weeds today, but I will on the way to the next job. I'll be hitting my vape all the way there. I'm hoping I get pulled over because that would be some good content. That'll get me over 500. October 9th. October 9th, my strike is over with. And if I have 500.
So it goes round and round and it goes back into the cosmic turtle's mouth, right? The cosmic turtle eats it, shoots it out its butthole, goes round.
Dude, if I can't do this job
That's far,
baked
right?
on GMO vape, I don't deserve to do what I'm doing.
Multiple buttholes and multiple sons that eats.
But Doc says, hell yeah. Are you touching it? You're touching it? You don't get high by touching it, homie. You gotta smoke it, you gotta eat it.
These kids are looking how we like
I never heard anybody injecting it, but that may be taking it too far. Vape it, smoke it, eat it, drink it. I guess you can drink it. Yeah, there's a lot of beverages now. I don't waste my money on those though. I like the hydration beverages, like my Mamba mentality. Strawberry grape.
Buddy John Kerry can answer that question, please.
'Cause it's got real sugar in it. I'm trying to stay away from. Oh, it's got coconut water concentrate in it
Let's
too.
call the sun, man. Let's get the sun on speed dial. What's the number to the sun, man?
Vegetable juice for color.
991, man.
And lots of vitamins. Yeah, I like them. They're a little expensive, but when I get them at Costco, I can get them by the case. It's only like 20, 25 bucks a case. And that's cheap for that. I mean, it's like $1 a bottle.
Can't
almost.
relax. I got you, man. I got you, Coach.
I'm missing Bao's chat. Potassium is high. Is it? Yeah, 70%. No, 15% potassium. Oh, here we go. Money!
I didn't know if you
What's up? I don't know why it's shut. It just sometimes when I shut the door, it just falls.
Could I get a copy of
Facebook just right
Network
after COVID. They popped up Ernest Brew Works. If you want a $10 pint, come down and get a $10 pint.
They did that shit, man.
$10 pint and a shot. I was like,
I get it, but
I was
still,
like,
man.
you know what? I'm gonna go get me an 8.9 fucking beer.
I'm not putting spike protein into me.
I said I'm going to Ernest Brew. And I went straight to Ernest Brew Works, and there was some people there waiting.
Same thing.
Hell yeah, they'd seen a free pint of fucking from Ernest Brew Works.
They don't have this week's yet. They have last week's. If you want that, that's.
Do they even have the hours or no?
I don't know. They got last week's. That's it. This should be popping up sometime tonight, but it's not there yet.
Last week's. What did it say last?
$480. I mean, you had a light week last week, or the week before last.
485.
Yeah, that was your gross. So. Yeah, it was only for 28 and a quarter hours. So it was week before last.
28.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Now this is not.
That was the week for my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not up yet.
All right.
See me tomorrow, man. Well, I'm sure it'll be here.
Oh, it'll be in my checking account by then.
All right.
Thanks.
Yep. He sold his body for a beer. I got him to say it too. He's actually all right. I'm like, dude, you did what? If that was my son, I'd slap him. My youngest son did it for pussy. Yeah, you fucking idiot. Ernest Brew Works, not even very good beer. I mean, it's one of the local breweries around here. Dude, lost a lot of respect all of a sudden from that dude. Hang on. Let me open the window a little bit so I can see it out. They control that. Nobody else do today? Dude asked me if I had glasses. I just shut the door in his face. They've been here forever. Dude, get it out of the machine. It doesn't even work for us. All right. Hang on.
The wheelchair guy, we haven't seen him. Which one? There's a couple of wheelchair guys. OG wheels. There's the guy without the teeth. Just carries it. There's a Professor Ed. Romeo is off.
$100?
You felt better? Hell yeah.
Nope.
I love that clip.
Probably not even for 1,000. I know not for 1,000. Nope. Hell no. I've actually been reading up on, for my son, my youngest son that did it one time. He did the Johnson & Johnson, so it was only one shot. But after he did it, I was looking up how to clean it up. I guess that's not an mRNA though, the Johnson & Johnson. It was like a flu shot.
That metal leaf bucket. Whatever. Soft yes and everything.
Here we go. I'm sorry?
I need steel phone covers. I forgot where my boots today. I was in a rush running out.
We don't normally have them, man.
No?
No.
Okay.
Apologies. Rata. So you didn't come in with the equipment that you need for work, but you need something from me. Get the fuck out of here. It do kind of piss me off. He was like, I need them. And he like glanced at the file cabinet like they were going to be there. Good job, Tabados. How you been, buddy, man? Good to see you. We're heading out. We're going to be on the road in about 30 minutes.
You guys see him? Blue, black, and white freebase. Blue, black, and white Romeo and Juliet. Blue, black, and white Thursday. We had black and white Gumby earlier. It's going down in temperature.
You get past the itching phase. And once in a while it'll itch, but very rarely. But I mean, when you get to about that long, it gets past the itching phase. Actually, I started growing this during COVID. I've trimmed it down a few times.
Like the moon is really weird.
The mini lata.
Just look at it.
But yeah, I've trimmed it down a few times.
What is the moon?
But once you get past that point, about 2 inches, usually the itch goes away.
Right. That's a whole different
Toe covers, yeah. Because he forgot his boots. We carry him sometimes. We may even have some, but fuck him. I mean, I'm sorry. He just started this week. I'll never see him again if I give him to him. Even if I sign him out to him, I'll never see him again.
There's a theory out there, right? That if we are
I'd rather replace him or
enclosure,
send him home
right?
for the day.
The poop is a reflection.
Just got out of work.
Enclosure.
Hell yeah, brother.
And we're just like one of those small craters.
I usually see you in the midday sometime. You'll pop in,
Like
or you'll have a quick stream.
big displaces. We're just in like one of those
Yeah,
small
once it's over 2 inches,
like we're a tiny crater amongst like
it doesn't itch much. You got to put. I mean, I
I don't know, but that's a theory, man.
I have a shampoo and conditioner. I mean, I don't use obviously that much of my hair. I get it cut tomorrow. This is fucking long as fuck for me. Yeah. I wish,
Terry
dude.
Queen says, just because you talk a lot, that doesn't mean you're good content. Well, just because you type a lot doesn't mean you're commenting.
Now, I love your midday streams though. Every time when you get in the car at lunchtime or whatever, that's cool.
Take that.
We hang out with you. If I ever have anybody in my stream, we always hang out with you when it pops up, or if somebody tells me you're live. I usually get the notification though. Yeah, my second year in the Army is when I really had to start using a razor every day.
When did we become a Flat Earth channel? I wasn't paying attention that well. Flat Earth.
She was in here earlier, man, at the beginning of the stream, Matt. She may even be lurking. She's just taking care of business. I sent her a cool Norm Macdonald clip video on Twitter the other day. It's like 30 minutes of the best Norm ripping Saturday Night, doing his Saturday Night Live news thing. It's pretty good. There he is. There she is. See, I told you she was lurking. La rata! Dude walked by the office. GTA? Which version? And on what platform? Because that matters. I don't know why it does, but it does. To me.
Hell yeah. What are you gonna do for me? Yeah. Yes, they're gonna do more of that. Yeah.
You playing it on PlayStation?
What are you gonna do? Think it's secrecy? Are you gonna go plot against me?
I need to get a water before I leave. iPad. Okay. GTA Albuquerque. Albuquerque. Why is it so quiet? Okay, he's just quiet. You play as Freeman? You got the ginger hair and the ginger beard.
The people coming across the border when they think that they're gonna flee back across. Now the people coming across the border are probably bringing fentanyl through their butthole, and then redistributing it, up north in big cities like Chicago and whatever.
And it'll be skin here tomorrow.
Through Mexico.
Skin right here, thinned out all the way on top. That's how I prefer it.
I'm serious. Like that's the
The only Xbox. The only comb I ever use is on this one.
And the Mexican border, the fentanyl is related. These two things are mutually exclusive right here. The Chinese are smuggling fentanyl through people's buttholes to the southern border.
I've been loving my hot tub at night when I get home. Only thing is from here down, that gets in the because I actually have a seat in there, but it goes to like right here. So this part of it is all dried out from the bromide from the hot tub. It's been nice though for the old man muscle aches. The wife suggested it, and I've been using it more than her. Let's check out that. Ooh, shit. Chopper sent me a message. Maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. Michael Malick just released his new You're Welcome.
Became clear when he developed the Black Hawk property. At the time, it was just rolling hills, 5,000 acres.
All right, so
What do you mean?
Chopper, if you're still here, I'm gonna go send this to Unindoctrinated.
Everything that's ever existed, it's already here. There's no, like, think about it. Do you really believe just there was nothing and then boom, there was something? Like, come on, man. Everything that's here is here.
All right, hang on.
Think about it, man. Do you believe that? You believe that?
What's up?
I just wanted to see if I checked in right.
Nothing at all.
I'm sorry?
Clocked in right.
What do you mean?
All of a sudden,
It went through.
right?
Or not.
Even if all that was
I can't
true,
check
right?
that.
Like,
Well, we'll check
how
that.
can you
The
actually
girls
fucking
during the
prove
day,
that?
but I mean, they don't even look at them until the end of the week unless.
What the fuck?
Did you sign in?
And people buy it, who buy it?
Not
Stick them in, like, what the
On the
fuck,
piece of
man?
paper?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Like, how do you
They tell you during orientation, you sign in and punch in, right?
All right, thank you.
All right. La rata. Hey, West Side. Everyone wants to play poker tonight. Dude was like, La Rata. I thought she was on Discord. Unindoctrinated. Fuck. Thought I had her on Discord. Do I have her phone number? Fuck around and find out.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Fuck around and find out. Hell yeah. Fuck around and find out. That's what he got arrested for too, I think.
I don't. Lost my communication with her. MR. Yeah.
Yo, what's this lady doing? The T-Rex?
Arata. Oh shit. Low power mode. Close. What time is it? Alright, we're probably gonna leave early then. So I can plug this in. I don't know why the power went down so fast today. I had it charged up. Lasted the whole shift last time. Everybody, go check out Absolute Defiance. He's fucking hilarious. And one hell of a defiant motherfucker. Alright, I'll play this on my other phone as we're driving. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here because ain't nothing but bullshit. Ain't none of the new people coming by. We'll leave a little early. We don't punch in and out. Too many lalatas. You go home. You go home now. Too many lalatas. $18 minutes. You stay 18 minutes. You stay. For no reason, you stay. For bullshit. Soda pop may happen. We may get orange pop. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Body cam. It's pretty decent. It's the same body cam Tua Pre uses. I noticed that he keeps it clipped like this with the reverse camera. I keep it like this with the camera off. Did you hit the button, the camera goes off, or the screen goes off, and the battery lasts a lot longer. But same one Tua Pre has. I noticed that on his videos. I'm not comparing myself to Tua Pre, I'm just saying. Tua Pre is not a lalata. He's a funny motherfucker. He keeps it clipped right here. I can't keep it clipped the same spot because then it's behind my beard. You can't see it. Beck, yeah. How mucho? Shit status say. This Reddit is hilarious. Technology isn't bad. Capitalism is. It sounds like something Dirty Dog would say. Mind you, I love Dirty Dog. I buy him beers. He's a good guy. Mucho poquito English. Just a little English. In Spanish, sir. Yeah, that's my prison Spanish. I know a little bit. Oh, shit. Look what's sitting right here. Right on my desk. Toe covers. Fuck that nigga. You guys ready to go? We're about to be on the road. We'll play some bows. Bow much louder than the fan. Everything we need. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. All right, turn the camera around, see who's on the porch, if anybody. How's it going?
All right, right here.
Yes, sir.
All right, you have a good night.
You too. An orange pop, we're good. Dude thought he was sneaking a smoke on the porch here. He knew he was busted. Surprised he's not looking. He's playing it smart. He's not looking back at me. He's acting like he's there with a purpose. Fucking la lata. Alright, we gotta get this plugged in. This phone's gonna die on me. Yeah, he's getting it inside. Man, gassy today. I did have a chicken parmesan sandwich that was fucking awesome today for dinner. All right, we gotta get gas too. Tapados! Warning, taking your eyes off the road for too long or too often while using this system could cause a crash resulting in injury or death to you or your others. Focus your attention on driving. Okay. Arata. Did not do that. Ooh, door 38. All right. Got to get some gas. No, door 37, that's the unused one. That's like, I think it's actually sealed. 38's right next to it. That's the one everybody uses. All right, let's pull some Bowski up. Because I don't even want to listen to the scanner. Because we're not going to stop at anything unless we run across it. There we go.
Hell yeah.
So, you were not a witness to any of the details there. Any of the details in the complaint that you reported.
What's cracking bow up? I missed it.
Any of those things, sir.
Yeah, big time butt squeezes. Why do you do that? Oh my god, man.
So it's not just imputed knowledge, is it? What were you witness to, sir?
Throwing the turtle again?
So they're admitting to violating my due process. By bringing this guy, knowing he signed the complaints, not having him on the witness list. He swears to all these facts. Now it comes out that he is a witness to these things that he did actually swear to. So, do I get the right to face my accuser? He is on my witness list. I filed it yesterday. So, like I said, I didn't recognize this because I was asking these guys the last time. I was saying, hey, where's Preventa? He's sitting here the whole damn time.
Go send me for an interview. Yeah.
I don't know where Preventa. I don't know where Preventa. Okay?
All right, we're 44 minutes away from our destination. Fofo. Well, more than that, because I got to stop and get gas.
What was that? Oh, absolutely fine. There's no TV. This is posted on Breaking the Balls channel. Oh, there she is right there. There's a T-Rex right there.
I'm getting the circle of death for Bow. Is that just my T-Mobile data dropping off for a second? There we go. Yeah, we'll get gas in Fremont, I think. Because it wants us to take the turnpike. Yeah, he just laughed over and over again. That's all I was getting. But now it looks like it's caught up now. Bao loves defiance, so. Sometimes we disconnect when we go through the toll booth here. I don't know if it's the RFID bullshit or something like that. I'll reconnect it though. So hang out if it drops out. Oh yeah, I said I'd be smoking the weed vape. All right, here's the weed vape. Weed vape. I leave it resting gently on top of my medical card. They call it a card in Ohio, even though it's a piece of paper you print out for yourself. It's not a card. In Michigan, it's a real card. Tastes so good.
What was the answer, baby? Follow. What was the answer? It was that's an answer. What was the answer? It's not right. That's a different question, man. What was the answer? It's always a better follow-up, I would think, yeah? But then what was the answer? I'm gonna have the clerk fucking read it out.
You're on the lottery list?
And when did I ask this question?
Relevant to lottery list? I mean, this guy has loyalty issues, sir. If he was calling video, sending text, violating his sequestration order. Okay? This dude is on the lottery list.
What's that, like a Brady
And
list?
I know he's on the lottery list. So, I would ask that his testimony be taken as potentially false. Because he all of a sudden said, now I was a witness.
Hell yeah. He's lying, man. He's a liar.
Yeah, I saw that. Picard's going live tomorrow. He's going to explain his next troll. He needs to get off Trump because Trump is lame. Everybody dumps on Trump. He needs to get on something more. If he wants to say that he's balanced, I mean, come on. Biden's an easy one. And it's close to him, too. Okay. You gonna pull over with your big old van? This dude's doing fucking 60 in this 70. Ass white. Move. Get out the way, bitch. Get out the way. Move, bitch. Love one another. Oh, it's road rage time. It's hard to do that, but I'll try. I gotta crack the window when I exhale the vape, though.
You get a black and white cam tonight only. One cam tonight only.
Hauling illegals? Yeah. As long as he's taking, okay, he said eastbound on the turnpike. Hopefully he's heading for New York or Pittsburgh. Did he just say my name?
I wonder whose stroller and bucket. Oh, you guys can see it. It's right behind me. I wonder whose stroller and bucket that is. It's a nice restroom seat and basket.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch there. He's got a lot of names to make up now. Good vape. Oh yeah. We're gonna be right. Right as fucking rain.
Cameras are coming down soon. Yeah. Allegedly, they got audio coming, but the cameras are coming down. There's a bunch of mixed messages going around. But hey.
Yalata!
My feet's over, man. We ran a 3 hour.
Oh, he's killing it.
Thank you, Coach Stellar, SB777 Blue Ivy for the 3 TTFs. There's the video I'm watching. You guys want to continue watching?
He only made 3 TTFs. I'm not helping him tonight. Maybe tomorrow when I get some time to send him a good link. It's the only time I send him. I mean, it's never about the money. It's about finding a good link to send to him. Arata! Oh, man! Beamer. We're gonna jam Beamer.
He's in the butt clench. He's into the butt clench. Peace out, y'all. Hey! Beamer. Lucho.
Lil chillin', lil chillin', lil chillin', yeah, yeah. Bitch, I'm riding in the fucking beam. Got your girl sucking on my fat ass. Bitch, I'm riding in the fucking beam. About to smoke a clip, then I'll fuck your bitch with my beamer, 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 yeah. Toner, boner, got a big ass boner, yeah. Toner, boner, beamer, beamer, yeah. Beamer, 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 beamer. You do not own anything. This is all my bitch I'm paying. Ring the phone rings. Tell your bitch quit with your pain. This is you, that's what I'm playing. Don't fuck with me, guess I'm the fuck that we got. I see no limit to keep driving. This shit never stop. They suck me up like a mob. Then we go right up your block. Ay, 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 ay. I did it. Blue tone, yeah, we with it. Counting checks, yeah, we got it. Ten bands, and we split it. Ay, I did it. Blue tone, yeah, we with it. Counting checks, yeah, we got it. Ten bands, and we split it. Ay.
Bow is out. He's bowed out. Alright. Let's turn this down a little bit because we've got it blasting. Let's turn on the scanner for now. Yes. Turnpike. And see if we can find
White Pill is available now at whitepillbook.com. This episode is brought to you by Patriot Gold.
This is Michael Malice's last year welcome.
Good afternoon, Michael Malice here. Let that be your welcome for the next hour. We have with us one of our most beloved guests, Comic Dave Smith. His new comedy special, Have Our Dave Smith, is available now for free on YouTube. You can check out the link in the show description notes. Wherever you're watching this, follow Kurt Metzger's, which you should all watch as well. Also for free. Really great stuff. You will enjoy it. Dave is co-host of Part of the Problem, host of Part of the Problem, co-host of Digital Skanks. How many years have you guys doing that right now?
Oh my God, I think it's depressingly long. I think it's over a decade to live, which was never supposed to be. But it led me to the point where I can put out a comedy special and charge the most I can get away with charging.
And it's funny because, yes, you are Jewish, so I don't know what's going on here.
No, that was me nickel and diming you.
What I wanted to talk to you about first and foremost is there is news that not everyone might be aware of. There's been a lot of talk for a long time of you seeking the presidential nomination on the Libertarian Party ticket, with me working as your press secretary. Can you officially put an end or a start to these rumors? What's your position?
Oh yeah, well I've announced a bit ago now that it's not going to happen for 2024. and I wish I had a more exciting reason for it, but it's really just like kind of family stuff, and wasn't just the timing didn't work out. I was very seriously considering it. It was not just a goof. Like I was really very serious about doing it for a while, and actually was planning on it at a certain point in time. But it just kind of, it's one of those things where like kind of the stars have to align with the timing of these things, and it just wasn't right. Wasn't the right thing for my family to do right now. Who knows what could happen in the future? But yeah, so I won't be running for president, but I will be continuing to do all of the stuff that I do.
I gave it a lot of thought too. This is something we were actually discussing very, very seriously. I did not think it was at all impossible that we could get into the debates, because I think if you had all new media and then all the media hit pieces, which would be also fueled by Republicans as you ate into Trump's lead or Trump's base to some extent, there was a possibility to make the noise. I remember, to get to the debates, you only need like 15%, which is a lot in one sense and not a lot in another sense.
Yeah, I've always been kind of torn on this, like the broader topic, because like you, I'm an anarchist, and you wrote that piece years ago, which I'm blanking on the title for, but it was like the case for not voting.
Why I won't vote, yes.
Why I won't vote.
It's in the Anarchist Handbook, yeah.
Yeah, and it's an excellent piece, and I largely agree with everything you're saying. And I've for a long time been kind of torn on the point of like, first off, I think voting is pointless. The idea that you would take part in something where you have a 170 millionth, influence in it, like assuming they're counting all of the votes accurately. It still would just seem ridiculous that you could spend that time making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and handing it to a homeless person and do more good for the world than you would by voting. Almost every area where you live, it's already predetermined, so it's just like a real waste of time, But at the same time,
Cynthia,
I look at the amount of energy.
Dude, you need to watch this.
The libertarian movement had when Ron Paul was running for president, versus since then.
This is a good one.
And you go, oh yeah, like if you are trying to spread ideas, which by the very nature of like what me and you are doing right now, we are, that there is something to be said for the fact that Americans pay the
Dave
most
Smith
amount
is
of attention
pretty based.
once every 4 years, and that
Michael Malice and Dave Smith,
level of
and you're
gravitas
welcome.
that's put behind your ideas when it's presidential candidate, not just the same exact person but not running for president. Like Ron Paul was saying a lot of great stuff after he was running for president on the Liberty Report, but it just never kind of had the same amount of weight behind it. And so, yeah, I thought there was something. I wouldn't have ever been considering it if I didn't think like, ooh, there is an opportunity where we can do something really special here. So, there's been there are some people who are disappointed that we're not going to do it, and then I'm sure some other people that are happy that we're not going to do it. But there was a reason why we were talking about it.
So let's talk about who is there in your stead. So who, you know the LP much better than I do. Who is running now for the Libertarian Party nomination?
Well, there's several people. I actually just saw a few of them today because there was an event by me up here in New Jersey that I popped by and spoke for a few minutes. But I'm supporting Michael Rechtenwald.
Okay.
Who I think is excellent. I think he's excellent on every issue. If you don't know Michael Rechtenwald, he was a former communist who converted to libertarianism after coming in contact with Rothbard and Hoppe and Mises and stuff like
Josh
that.
Smith too.
He was run off of NYU by like a woke mob because he was, real pushed back hard against all the woke insanity, and he's he
just got released today, like this
12
afternoon,
books or something like that, and he's
on
written
YouTube,
books about the Great Reset and like tech censorship and things like that. Just super smart guy who's very good on all of the issues. So that's
if you can wait, he releases all his stuff on
Who
YouTube.
else
It just
is in the mix? As far
I just
as
am not paying for another
Josh
subscription.
Smith is running as well. There's a guy named Mike Termat who is also.
Oh, you did? You watched the Libertarian debate? Is there what?
And then there's Chase Oliver, I believe his name is, who is kind of representing the
Wow,
what
I
would
lost a
describe
leg.
as the,
I had 16, now I'm down to
woke
15.
Libertarian
It's
side
weird.
of the spectrum, kind of the old guard of the Libertarian Party. Nice enough guy though. I met him and saw him today. He's a nice enough guy, but I don't think he's gonna win.
Well, let's see. So his name is Chase Oliver. Let's see if he's got me blocked yet. Like, I don't know, or if I've got him blocked, because a lot of those people have preemptively blocked me.
And I'll tell you, they're right. They're right to do it.
No, he has
You are
not
only
blocked
gonna-
me, nor have I blocked him.
Well, he should have.
Yeah, he should have.
You're only going to cause him pain. He should have blocked you. I consider blocking you every day.
What is a piece of fiction of any medium helped you form your political or philosophical worldview, right? A lot of people say Rand. Can you guess what his answer is?
What?
Can you guess? You can guess.
A fiction that's helped him. Oh man, is it going to be like Harry Potter or something like that? What is it?
Star Trek.
Star Trek. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. What is it?
And
Why
the
do we
reason
attract
why-
so many furries?
You know what the reason why?
Why do we attract so many furries?
So, which I've not seen. I despise Star Trek. It's a perfect piece to demonstrate the importance of respecting liberty in a courtroom.
What?
That's a libertarianism. Respecting the law in court. It's funny when people accuse libertarians of being Republicans who like to smoke pot, and then this happens.
It is. There's something really interesting about it. I had a back and forth with him on Twitter a while back, and it was over.
No, Johnny.
So I had taken this position. Sometimes I'll take positions. It's interesting that are like very controversial within the libertarian.
Oh, wait, what
party,
Johnny say? Shit.
But are totally non-controversial to like everyone outside.
Trying to
of it.
maintain,
You know
I
what
think
mean?
there's a trooper behind
So
me.
there are, which I guess is appropriate at times. But so I had said this thing about because sometimes. I
Oh,
think
all
this
right,
is
brother.
like
Hey,
struggle with
talk
a
to you
lot.
later, Johnny. Hey, check out that link. This is a pretty good interview.
And part of this is because
Thanks for hanging out, bud.
trends have changed a lot in the last few years. So things like crime was getting lower and lower and lower for several decades, and then has spiked up in the last few years. And there's these problems now that libertarians kind of aren't accustomed to dealing with. And so one of the major problems, well, like for example, just to make the point I'm making, that okay, when you have crime spike in almost every major city across the country, most people, libertarians, anarchists, our types, have been used to making the arguments for like 40 years that the cops are authoritarian, that the war on drugs is evil, and that too many non-violent criminals are locked up, which is all true and made sense to talk about through the history of the war on drugs and how brutal these policies are. But then when you have like very high crime, and I'm not talking about like non-violent victimless crime,
right, yes.
real crime in the cities, it also makes sense for libertarians to point out the other side of that coin, which is that there are very serious violent criminals, and the government who monopolizes the criminal justice system is not very good at dealing with those criminals, you know?
I went down a rabbit hole the last couple of weeks of watching police body cam videos, and I put out a tweet. I said this is like one of the greatest things of the community notes that have happened, because you see both things. You see men and women who are lives are in danger, and who are tooth and nail trying not to retaliate. And when they pull the trigger, every single video I've seen has been warranted. If I'm not in favor of if someone's charging a cop with a knife, that at a certain point the cop has to be like, oh well, you've got a knife, I've got a gun, I guess you win. That's not how it works. You also see police body cams of cops being the most loathsome people on earth. Like when they're manhandling a disabled guy who couldn't figure out how to do the checkout ATM. You know, and he's just in protest. I didn't do anything, and it's just like, if you feel comfortable putting your hands on a mentally disabled person who's struggling with the machine, I can't say what should be done to you, but you get it. So it's just useful information to see both. And I agree with you that in many of these cases, many such cases, when it's like literally violent crime, I'm not going to be condemning the cops in that instance, because they're
No, and
Yeah.
in a sense, there might be some violent crimes where I'm condemning the cops for not doing more.
Yeah, yes.
Which is a thing
But the
that's
riots.
tough for libertarians to kind of wrap their head around. But like the Uvalde shooting.
Yes, oh yes.
What are we condemning the cops for there? Are we condemning them for like showing up with too much armor? No, we're condemning them for sitting there and not going in and killing this dude.
And preventing
Like,
the
that's
parents from doing it.
Right, exactly. And so then you go like, in these environments, sometimes if you want to, first off, if you really understand what our philosophy is, and if you want to like explain it in a compelling way, then maybe you can't just, you know, if you're looking at something like San Francisco, you can't just be talking about how cops shouldn't initiate violence against people who are peaceful, because then it just kind of sounds like you're like, but look, the streets are filled with like people defecating and committing violent crimes. What? And then you could talk about how the cops stop the people there from being armed and protecting their own property. Or you could talk about how the cops, you know, how the government has this public property with no restrictions on it, where private property would have restrictions. And so there's just kind of there's like a whole other angle that I think sometimes the softer type of libertarians are kind of weak on. So anyway, so I was making the point, this was a few years ago, it was very controversial within the Libertarian Party, but I was talking about homeless people hanging out at playgrounds, which was a problem that I experienced firsthand when taking my daughter to visit my mother in New York City. There's like homeless people literally passed out on the benches in the playground while little kids are playing around them. And I was saying,
You sure that wasn't just Lewis or Big J?
Well, I can't be sure, but I wasn't gonna get close enough to him to check. But it is possible. It smelled like Lewis. But I was saying, and kind of like referencing old Rothbard stuff, that I was like, I have absolutely no problem with the cops forcing them to leave. Like that they should be physically removed, as our buddy Hopper would say. And then, so Chase, me and him argued about this a little bit, and I think he said at one point, he called me Judge Dredd, and he said, oh, you just want to take the law into your own hand, and you don't care what happens about them. And so he said to me, and I'm recalling the Twitter conversation, but this is very close to what it was. And he goes, well, Dave, it's not very libertarian of you to support the cops initiating violence against a peaceful person who was not initiating violence against anyone else. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know. Public property is kind of seized from the taxpayer to begin with, right? So this guy didn't look like much of a taxpayer to me. You know, I don't know. Like, why don't we have a right to, if this was private property, we would certainly have a right to remove him. But because our private property was stolen in order to fund this park, now we lose that right? That doesn't really seem very libertarian either. But so we got into this thing where he was saying that's not very libertarian. And I was like, I go, let me ask you something, Chase. Are you like, are you an anarchist or a minarchist? And he goes like, I'm a minarchist. And I said, okay, so you think that what is the role of police in all of this? And he goes, well, I don't think it's okay to initiate violence against someone unless they've been, tried by a jury of their peers and convicted of a crime. And then you can arrest them, try them, and then if they're convicted, then they can be sentenced to some type of punishment. And I was like, okay, so you're saying I'm Judge Dredd, and I'm like violating libertarian principles. So let's just get this clear. Because like, you want to play Libertarianism 101, let's play. Okay, so you support a criminal organization funded by stolen money at the threat of imprisonment that will then kidnap an innocent person, your words, has not been convicted of a crime yet, enslave that innocent person until they can appear in front of a government court, also funded by tax.
Oops, shit. That's well. I gotta call the wife anyway, real quick. I don't have to, but I want to. Hey, Queen.
I don't need a sympathy phone call.
Okay. It's not a sympathy phone call. I did it because I wanted to. You all right?
Yeah, I just like.
Yeah, I'm busy as fuck today. I mean, and then I was streaming while driving. I mean, You don't get notifications?
Yeah, but I can't talk to you while you're streaming.
Okay, or you can send me a message saying, "Hey, give me a call." I mean, it was busy today. I got the oil change in the car. It's one thing after another. Here, let me mute this. All right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Wonder why you don't talk to me today. I was
Busy. I mean, you got. I figured you were busy when you started asking me things that to do. Wow. Okay, we got muted. Yeah, we're back. I gotta get gas before I pull in here. Put something on there. I had Michael Malice going, but I fucked it up. There we go.
Court
Judge
also
Dredd.
funded.
Yep.
Also
There we
funded
go.
by
I'll be right back.
taxpayer money in front of a literal judge who is funded by taxpayer money. And then when that person, and you're like, oh, just like play me through this whole thing. You think that is somehow less of an egregious violation of libertarianism than my example, where like, given the situation we have right now, a cop with all the other horrible things they do could just go, hey, beat it. There's little kids. They don't want to see you shooting up heroin and
Here's the other thing.
masturbating.
Even with the minarchism, there's public bathrooms, right? Are you going to say that men? This is not the trans question. You have bathrooms designated for females, bathrooms designated for males. Someone who is biologically male and identifies as male, they can just go into the women's bathroom. Of course not, right? So it's perfectly fine to designate a playground for parents and children only. It's not violating anybody's rights.
Well, look, I know you weren't getting into the trans thing, but there's this topic, which I find kind of fascinating because there's so many people who identify as libertarian who like are allergic to whatever that, because there's implications for a lot of things here. Like there's implications about the trans stuff. There's implications about immigration stuff too, that it's like, look, at what point do we say that because the gun, like can you really logically deduce from the fact that like taxation is theft, and we believe in non-aggression and private property, that therefore once the government takes something from you, it now belongs to everyone equally, and that there should be no restrictions on this? Like why, how exactly did you get to that? Just because it feels good? Like, would you really say that, like, look, like if there's a public school, that some 55-year-old man should be allowed to just come in and shoot up heroin in the middle?
Or even just have a soda.
But I'm saying, but like, look, just take it to the heroin extreme, because that is not, right? It's a non-violent, victimless crime where he's just doing something to his own body and not to yours. But I think we'd all go like, well, no, wait, like, sorry, I may not like that public school exists, but this is worse than it just existing.
Right.
And with your point about the bathrooms, I've used that example before, just when people will say to me, however you feel about the trans stuff, is that people will go, well, I don't agree. They'll be like, I'm against the government discriminating. And you're like, well, no, you're not against the government discriminating. You're not against discrimination in bathrooms, right? Because if you don't think that the man, forget trans, just the man should be allowed to go into the woman's bathroom, then you're okay with discrimination. And I just would like to pinpoint the issue. Your issue is that trans people should be treated as the sex they identify as. Not that we can't discriminate, because you're fine with discrimination, right? Like, so, yeah.
He just had a good tweet. I did retweet it. Probably made his day. He said the GOP will condemn both socialism and the people who are fleeing socialism. I think that's a great one. Yeah.
Yeah. Not a bad tweet.
Oh,
although, to be fair, I don't, look, the GOP, they suck, and everything they say is almost like everything good that the GOP says they don't actually believe in, and everything bad that they say they really believe in and are going to make happen. But I will say that I don't, for the most part, I don't think that I don't really think it's accurate to say that they're condemning the people fleeing socialism. Like, I haven't really seen too much of that. I think
there's a big disdain for illegal immigrants, because if you're fleeing some kind of failed regime, you're not always going to have the opportunity, and maybe it's not America's problem, that's a very fair argument, but you're not going to have the opportunity to get on that list and do the waiting thing.
Yeah, quite possibly not. I mean, the truth is that a lot of them will just have the opportunity to just enter and not be on any waiting list or anything like that. And I do think that one of the things, and I say this is somebody who was, I mean, it's been a while now, but years ago was like an open borders guy, that I think we have really reached the point where I think most people looking at it can see that, like, there is a major problem with the fact that there's just an unrelenting flood of immigrants into the country with no type of ability to control or have for anyone in the domestic population to have any type of say on who comes in and who doesn't come in.
And no mechanism to integrate them. So even if you're going to do the open borders thing that we should welcome them in, well, they're not being welcomed in either. So that's not working in that capacity.
Yeah, and it's not even as if you have, say, like, let's just say, broadly speaking, we were to say that, like, the right half of America was like, we don't want you here, and then the left half of America was like, we want you here, and we want you to be American, and we want you to integrate into our society. It's more like the right half of America is like, we don't want you here, and the left half of America is like, welcome to a white supremacist nightmare. This country is evil, and it is against you, and it just... Look, the idea of, let's say, like, our, vision of like a more just society being like kind of like a private property based society or a stateless society, the idea of an uninvited group of people having an unwavering flow of them coming in with the people on this property having no say whether or not they can come in does not at all reflect what we're talking about. It's not... That has nothing in common with any type of free society. And I think that there's a reason why all of the very worst of the bad guys are very on board with this.
Hey folks, I want to talk to you a bit about Intera Skincare. Now, their founder is a biochemical engineer. He's a former pharmaceutical industry maven. He likes MMA, and his skin was often getting abraded after sparring on the mat. So, searching high and low.
Actually, the cheapest gas I've seen in a long time. Oh, fucking pothole from hell.
The skincare and hair regrowth industry by offering cutting-edge, scientifically advanced products that deliver real
$40
results. And I want to take a second to spot.
It was $3.19 a gallon.
Say goodbye to hair loss woes. It's made from a proprietary blend of active peptides.
The
and
fuck?
The thing is, not going to have these side effects.
I'm behind the barrels.
Hair products have.
All right, here we go.
Works wonders for reversing hair loss and keeping the overall health of your scalp.
I mean, it's still way too much, but it's still a lot cheaper than I've had to pay all fucking summer.
Serum also helps getting exposed feet, dark circles. Lord knows we could all use some of that, especially if you have pink skin. So, do not miss out on this incredible opportunity to transform your skincare routine. Use promo code WELCOME for 10% off at checkout. All you have to do is go to InteraSkincare.com, ENTERA Skincare.com. Use code WELCOME, 10% off, get ready to shine. Folks, there's some people people out there with very bad habits that affect your health and storing your clothing in your home, you know what I'm talking about. And Fume is here to help you break it. F-U-M. What is Fume? It's an innovative, award-nominated device that instead of electronics is completely natural, instead of vapor uses flavored air, and instead of...
I don't know, man. We got a lot of refineries around here. There's one just in Detroit. There's one in Toledo, but it's mostly natural gas. But they still do a lot of petroleum too. So there's a refinery right here in Toledo. So. I mean, that's where it becomes what it's worth. Crude is the same everywhere, whatever the market says. The price depends on how and where it's refined. No, we don't. Pretty sure we get mostly West Virginia and Pittsburgh and well, we might get some fucking. I'll have to look into that. I know people that work at the refinery, so I'll ask them. I mean, what? I'm not gonna say I don't know that. I already know that for sure because I don't.
Well, no, this is just something I like watching. I'll tell you exactly what it is. Seeing how. Here's the thing. Like,
which would be a whole lot cheaper if it was coming down through a pipeline rather than via truck and train. I will say that if it is coming from Canada. From Canada.
Whenever I go to events, like people are scared to talk to me with good reason. I love meeting people because they have really smart, thought-out questions that make me think. They are very friendly and nice. They're almost, I think, every time high-achieving or certainly ambitious. Take themselves seriously, not in the sense of having an ego like myself, but in the sense of like, you know, life is a great opportunity.
Yeah, I don't know where it's drilled.
Kind of thing. It's the few that kind of screw things up.
Like I said, it doesn't matter where it's drilled; it matters where it's refined. That's where the price is determined.
Like kids and things like this, and you're not alone in this at all. This happens to anyone. It's very disturbing.
I mean, Texas is sweet crude, so it's not hard crude.
And you went back and forth. Can you talk about that and explain about how that made you feel? Because I just vicariously was absolutely enraged, and I didn't even know the situation.
Yeah, it was well, this chick has like a few screws loose for sure, and I, you know, one of the things, by the way, a little bit of backstory, because I don't know much about this chick at all, but I do know that she was like could not have been more complimentary of me in the past. Like she was like tweeting like after Rogan appearances like a few years ago where she was like, Dave has to be the presidential candidate. He is the best libertarian spokesman ever, was like all this. And I think something, it's one of these weird things where people have egos, but like something I like didn't give enough attention to her, or I said the wrong thing one day, and then it was like a complete flip, which I've had this happen before too, where people go from being like your biggest fan to like one slight, and now they're your biggest enemy. And so she went off on this this whole tangent about all of the things that I've done wrong and how I'm a hypocrite. And
wait, hold on. Twitter only has 280 characters. I mean, my God, was she writing the Gold speech? All the things you've done wrong. Good Lord, she must still be writing.
Let's see, as an old blue check mark, Twitter doesn't have a new blue check mark. Twitter does not have a 280 character anymore. So you can actually, yes, you can capture all of the things I've done wrong, which is a novel worth of things. But it's not quite an Ayn Rand novel, but you know, it's like a nice. Yeah, okay. But so then one of the things she says in there was, she goes, which is so bizarre. She goes, Dave claims to believe in bodily autonomy, yet he circumcised his son. And which is, first of all, and I won't even get into this anymore because I don't, like, I'm not gonna actually comment on my children's genitalia.
Oh, yeah.
But let's just say she has no idea what she's talking about. But how the fuck would you know? I've never talked about that publicly. Like, you have no idea what's going on. And it was just like such a bizarre thing. And you're like, yo, are you talking about my 2-year-old's penis? Like, what's wrong with you? What type of psychopath? Like, what sick fuck talks about this shit? And she did get she got
also,
for it.
it's even worse because this means she's had this laundry list in her head. So it's been as part of this fave file, and now she's just dropping all the receipts. It's like, how long has this been something in the back of your head?
Yeah, it is very disturbing. I will say there's definitely like I talk about having a wife and kids and stuff, and it's such a meaningful thing to me that it would be hard for me to never mention it. But I do definitely try my best to keep them completely out of any type of spotlight. I don't post pictures of my kids. I don't people don't really know what's going on with my family. But it is and I guess I'm lucky in a sense that I haven't dealt with it too bad. I know other people have dealt with it a lot worse than me. But yeah, it certainly has there's lots of people who I've gone at and had kind of Twitter wars with and shit. But I would never imagine ever bringing up their small children or their wives or something like that.
Nope.
It is
only their mom. Their mom.
Oh, moms are fair game. Moms are fair game. Your mom, you come at me, your mom's getting it. No, but it is a little bit,
Yeah.
That
about 7 minutes out, guys.
And I thought, I had to kind of let her.
This is gonna be a fucking long night.
Yeah, but I mean, so is it at the point where you're still taken aback when you see things like this, or is it this is just part of the territory? Because I still get taken aback when people start arguing sometimes about my personal relationships or my family, and it's just someone you don't. I understand why you think you're more informed on this issue than I am, but you don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that was so strange about this one. Yeah, I was a little bit taken aback on this one. That one to me crossed the line, even the line of the wild, wild west that is Twitter. So I was a little bit yo, that's funky. But it is crazy when people will have this thing that it's you don't know what you're talking about. You know you don't know what you're talking about. I know you don't know what you're talking about. I know you don't know what you're talking about, right? We're all in this, it's just, but yet you're still gonna publicly say this, and about a subject that is so wildly inappropriate to be talking about, that if you, you don't hear yourself right now and go, oh, what? What am I doing? But again, I think there are, it's I'm sure me and you are weird people in our own way, and this world brings weird people into it, and this chick is a weird chick. So whatever. I try, and this might be a little bit on me because I violated one of my own rules, which I've given this advice to some of the younger libertarians or my guys growing up, where it's don't interact with crazy chicks. And I did interact with her a couple times, and that's me violating my own rule, which I should never do. There's crazy chicks, and you can always tell. You always know who they are. They show you in their eyes, and they'll always give you red flags right away. Just do not interact with them. That's it.
Let's talk about the events of today, which is there's what would have been in any other universe the biggest news of a month is now secondary, which is the judge had put a gag order on President Trump and telling him, you better shut the F up. And if he violates it, he's looking at 30 days in jail. Now, understanding is, and double check me because I am not saying this with any degree of certainty, my understanding had been the Secret Service had said, you're not taking this guy to jail. We cannot keep him safe in that situation. If this was a Democratic Congress, I am confident that they would strip him of Secret Service protection. We do not have a Democratic Congress, and they do not have the capacity to do that. I don't know if the president by executive order can do that. I highly doubt that they would play that level of brinksmanship yet. But the question and I've been thinking about this all day, is do you think he's going to listen to her? And it's a judge. She could just pretend, oh, this was passive aggressively referring to me or my staff. She could put out the warrant. Like, where do you think this goes?
I don't know, and I'm very interested to see. I am not at all confident that Donald Trump is capable of not saying things. Like that's part of his charm and abrasiveness or whatever. Like that's the double-edged sword that is Donald Trump. Whatever the part of your brain is that's like, maybe you shouldn't say that. He doesn't have that. I also think that's part of the reason why all of these people hate him so much.
Yes.
Why they're so terrified of him being president. I don't think it's so much what he might do. I think it's always been what he might say.
Yeah.
And that I don't know. I can't imagine Donald Trump having to be guarded verbally. It's something I just can't imagine.
There was one time, which was Kavanaugh. I don't know what happened there, but they got him to shut the hell up and let it play out, because if he spoke out, he would add fuel to the fire, and it got to him. So there is one, at least, incident of him knowing to keep quiet. On the other hand, from his perspective, if this is a completely bogus political persecution, and it's going to obviously impact his campaign, regardless of the veracity of the charges, he's got the biggest pulpit in the world. You would expect him to be like, hey, this is completely bogus, and to speak on that. So, it's completely arbitrary what a judge will. If you say the judge is corrupt or has it out for me, is that a threat? I mean, you could, as the judge, you could easily make that claim, like, oh, he's saying, blah blah blah, insurrection. So, this is really uncharted territory.
Well, that's exactly right. And it really is. It's uncharted territory for the United States of America. It's not uncharted territory in human history. I mean, these things happen all the time in third world countries. Like, it is very banana republic type shit. And I don't say that as something, like, it's not as if, I'm not saying, like, the U.S. government has never done anything this evil. We've done far more evil things. We do lots of evil things and that are American, Flying the country into a war is a very American thing to do. We've been doing it for well over 100 years, right? And so tons of things, that you can think of that are truly heinous, locking people up for nonviolent crimes, all types of rigging the economy against working people in favor of elites, but this is not a thing that America does. This has never been a thing that America does. It's never been like, oh, we're weaponizing the legal system against a political enemy of the regime. Now, you can argue about things with John F. Kennedy or with Richard Nixon, where quite possibly the system was weaponized against them, but in very different ways. And this has always been, at least for since the indictments started rolling out, this is certainly something I've been talking about on my show a lot, that this seemed to be the play, which would ultimately be like what judges would insist while he's under trial, what type of plea agreements he would ultimately be cornered into making. And it is really a lot of people I think just don't know about this stuff, but how much, back to the point I was making with Chase, how much the legal system, which,
all right guys, I've been able to keep with chat. That's windy road.
Will then just that judges can just give you gag orders, and just say, hey, you're not allowed to
later,
talk
Jared, if you're not still here.
What? What type of heinous violation of liberty is that you're an innocent person, right, according to the law. You have not been convicted of anything. Your presumption is innocent,
or even
but
tried.
All of a sudden,
I'm done. I'm where I gotta be tonight. I may do a DOCNation stream on the way home just for safety. So check out for that. Well, no, I got to use this phone for some of the work I got to do, and it's just too hard to keep the phone with me all the time. And plus, HIPAA. Yeah, that silly thing, HIPAA. Later, guys. Have a good night.